Okay, we're back. So yeah, I ran, dude. I ran. It's okay. Now I have a haircut. Now I'm so handsome. Um, what runs today? Just we're just finishing up Countess. We only need like a little bit close to 50 left. Need 55 more runs. That was so embarrassing. I mean, I was only late by like probably 5 minutes at like the worst, but still, I don't like being late. I was late by like 15 minutes one time, and I feel like if you have it twice within such like a small amount of like appointments, you know, it's a bad look. Wait, am I tweaking or did you restart the stream? I mean, I was in the same. It's technically a new stream and broadcast, but I'm just I don't know. I closed the last broadcast and stream and then I opened a new one. I restarted the stream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you just get back too? Yeah, where you been, Bone? At 158, I believe. Maybe 157. I think it was 158. I saw Miley in the chat said haircut question mark and I was like, "Oh, what does that mean?" And then I remembered I made an appointment for a haircut with my barber at 2 o'clock, which is embarrassing because I didn't want to be late again. So I ran to that. Like I immediately went, "Oh my god, my haircut!" And then I closed stream. Uh, and yeah, here I am. I'm back. I my barber is literally like, if I hit nothing but greens, it'll take me less than a minute to get to my barber. But yeah, so I got there 5 minutes late. God, I'm so anxious still. Or like the adrenaline is leaving me on this like anxiety high. Cause I saw him last night at the gym and he's like 2 o'clock. I was like, yes, I'll remember. I would have felt just like bad for wasting his time. Like I'm sure he would have still like gave me a fee, but like I'm still taking up a time slot, and I would have lost some respect. So, or like he would have lost respect of me, his respect of me. But I'm good. I literally told him I was like I was just playing video games, dude, and streaming. I have food on my plate. I need a napkin. Mm. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna finish these runs now. We're chill. We're fine. Nothing bad happened. They're doing construction on the house next door, or like they've been building one, and they have this giant work truck, and it was like almost in front of my driveway, and backing out, I had to be so careful not to smash into it. So while I'm rushing, I was like, "Don't hit the truck! Don't hit the truck!" I mean, the appointment took like 30 minutes, which is great. Great efficiency. I look great. I like my haircut. My head feels a lot lighter. Just had to trim all the heaviness. I feel like if I didn't have a regular job, I wouldn't. I'd let my hair get longer. Wavy, even. What do I have this still? I'll check this. Why not? Nope. Okay. Hmm. Jewel. Hmm. The attack speed is like the only thing that's good, but that other stat is nothing. I don't feel like waiting for trades on something like that. Tradery. Do I have any messages yet about anything? No, dude. Am I blacklisted? What is this? I'm hungry. I'm eating a little snacky. Oh, we're in. Can't see the weapon stand. There we go. Nope. Okay. Who's the boss lady? Nah, she's still pretty strong. Whatever. Eat my snack. Okay. $50 more runs. Should be able to fly through these. Oops. Now if I go to the wrong place. And if I can find the cellar, what the hell? This place is huge. There it is. Okay. I literally just heated up a hot pocket. I was like, it's got some protein, a lot of sodium, whatever. Something to chew on. I do have to cook a bunch of my meals today. Be the wisest thing to do. I don't know. I thought Runebows were something else. Hey, Saigons. How's it going? Almost to run 500. Dude, it's going good now. I mean, it's been going good. I earlier was doing runs and I had to go for a haircut. All right, let's put some things away. I gotta organize that actually. That does not go there. It goes in here. How you doing, Matthew? It's nice seeing you, man. Put that here. Okay. Put everything where it needs to go. Yeah, okay. And back for the Grand Charm. I was about to leave it. Ah, not quite. Oh, these guys are actually terrorized. Yeah, dude, nice. Terrorized zones. This is a good way to get through a bunch of these runs. Killing elites would be super helpful. Okay. These runs will fly by, I'm sure, while it's terrorized. Oh, I can't kill them. So sad. Oh, I keep seeing them. Possible Grand Charms I'm losing out on. Oh, a lacquered plate. A Balrog skin? That's crazy. That gets me excited. Obviously they're nothing, but they're dropping now. Spirit Targe. Not good. Damn. I don't think that can even be good. If I could find a Lightning Sunder during this, that would be actually the best thing ever. Save myself the trouble of trying to find one that's for a good price. Oh, I didn't open that.
I am overburdened.
7 res, okay. We just keep pushing. Gotta finish this real quick. Munching. Hot Pockets are so good. So good. Up here. Cast that aside. I don't care about these guys. These are the dudes I should kill. One to bone visage, socket, whatever. I don't know why I'm checking that. Yeah, kill her, kill her. There you go. Oh, there it is. Okay. It is always a left turn. $1,000 rack and issue hell runs a celebrity house. Yeah, he is unique. I don't I don't think I want to put a run that's less exciting for my 1,000 subscribers. It'd probably be really quick too. That's the problem. Thank you for that, Jake. Thank you for the 1,000 subscriber respect. I'm still up in the air about what I want to do for the 1,000 subscribers, but that's that's not, I would say, the most exciting thing. It'd be funny. I think it'd be a big meme. Racket issue. He's a funny little guy, isn't he? Ral? Oh yeah, okay. You got that, right? Yeah. This War Scepter 531. Look at that. Sells like nothing though. 320s. Nope. Okay. Okay, we keep going. What do I want to do? 1,000 subscribers is a huge milestone. It is very big. It's huge. It's juicy. Maybe I need to get back to those 1,000 boss run things and do the 1,000 Bale runs. I owe Bale 1,000 kills. He drops SOGAs at a high rate. At least he did when I was playing 15 years ago. I wonder if it's... I don't know. Whenever, yeah, people talk about SOJ farming, it's like Nightmare and Dario. But I've never really heard people talk about Rack and Issue. I'll consider it. I mean, if it's like crazy fast, it could be fun. Like if it's like, oh, it only takes me like 20 seconds to do each run because I telekinesis the portal, I get to the map, I go around till I see, you know, the marker for the stones, and then I just kill him. That could be like a 20-second run thing. Yeah, I could smack that out in a day. It would be so quick that maybe it'd be like a disrespectful 1,000 runs. Like, hey guys, I did 1,000 runs of the quickest thing ever. But, I mean, if it nets cool items, and I don't know why I thought that was gonna be a tiara. It's a Corona. It's looking at the coronet. Okay. I gotta remember. They don't matter right now. Those elites are nothing compared to these ones. Is he getting her? Viper Shifter the Howler? Who would name themselves that? That's stupid. Plenty of leads. Okay. Ooh. War boots. Only, man. Or is it battle boots? Or war traps war boots? No, they're battle boots. Dream Spirit. I don't think 3 tornado counts for this because you want a 5 NATO, right? And there's not really a spirit or not spirit, a rune word you can put in it. Oh, you're an elite. What are you doing? I'll check. Dream Spirit. Tornado. 3. What if it's just tornado? I don't want to see all these other skill points. It's not a lot. Oh well. Oh well. Nope, nope. Okay, what dropped? The key. This place is unreasonably large. Come on, dude. Serious 10k subscribers idea. 1,000 farm runs against Burning Souls in Act 4. Just, those are the guys that are just out on Plane of Despair, right? Just because it's like a pure rune farm. 1k subs. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe. Has anyone ever legitimately like farmed that? Like, oh, this is something I farm because it gets me a lot of loot, and I've done videos on it, or like forums talked about it. Or is that? Oh, ooh, hey, hey, look at that! Terrorize Zones doesn't really have anything to do with giving me a better rune from her, but that's awesome, dude. A Mal rune. We haven't seen a rune that high in a minute. Sweet. I'm stacking up, dude. These runs are actually working out pretty good. I'm liking these as I go on. Malrune is plenty beautiful. I feel like I'd lose my mind doing all the Burning Souls. These are all considerations I'll just have in my head from this point on, so don't feel like I'm discounting everything you say. But yeah, it's like I don't want to just keep doing like, oh, I farmed the boss, but I mean 10k I think I would like the Rakinishu thing. That sounds funny. Forgetting what I'm here for. Benji, nice to catch you live. Hey, Fox, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. I don't know if you've ever, or I think you've been to my streams once. I haven't had time to catch yours either. I'm usually busy early in the mornings, because that's when your streams pop up for me, I think. I hope things are going well for you, man. There's a secret room behind this wall. Why can't I go in it? It's so weird. It's very weird. Okay. Thousand. I'll mull it over. I'll have plenty of time to think. I'm doing great, and you? I'm doing pretty good. I doubt you were there in the first stream I've technically made today. I It was like 1:58 p.m. for me, and I had a haircut scheduled at 2, and I completely forgot until my girlfriend in the chat said haircut question mark, and I screamed and I jumped up and I ran. Like I immediately turned off stream and I ran. But besides that, I've been doing good. I'm located on the west coast of America. So right now it is 3:15 p.m. for me. Middle of the day, chilling. This is my day off, so I was like, I'll finish these runs on stream. I did some off stream for a couple nights and earlier this morning, just to keep some like secrecy on the drops. I put some things away. Trades haven't been happening, which is really annoying because like I have good items that are kind of niche. Because when you find uniques, you know, everyone wants specific uniques. Everyone wants Shakos, items, stuff like that. But when you get like certain yellow rarity items, a little harder to get out. Yeah, you go to the previous stream of today, you go to like the last minute, and you'll see me. I'll put it in my next video too, because I think that's great. I'm like still rattled from that, just because like I know the barber very personally, and I was late on a previous appointment, so if I was late again, it would just destroy my like reputation. And like even if I was like, I'm sorry, he's like, it's all good, man, you know, they'd be kind of pissed off. I want runes, just runes. I got some runes. See, I know you've been on a bit of a rune binge. I know you've been addicted to runes recently. The lower Karas until all rune words, dude. I don't think I could, man. That would take me months with how much I'm playing right now. Like if I could quit my job and just play this, I think even then I would be so like brain melted by it. It takes such commitment. I get down on myself usually about halfway through the runs. This one I've been feeling really good about though. These just kind of feel like they keep getting better and better. Hey, it's your barber here. Is this why you really... That's that's stupid. Oh my god. That's funny, not a frog. No, I literally told him, I was like, bro, I was late for like the dumbest fucking reason. He's like, I was like, I was just playing video games and streaming. And I told him like, oh, like I started doing it and it's fun and all that. He was pretty chill about it. I was like 5 minutes late. He still got me out in good time. Dude's such a homie. I know he's at work right now. Or maybe he isn't. That got me. I had no air in my lungs to laugh, so I was just shaking there. I was shaking in my chair. You guys are funny. But I'll have plenty of runes on my next video for Sir Fox. This guy's got super high standards. You wouldn't fucking believe it. It will take 130,000 runs statistically, so it'll probably take me a couple years to complete. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm nothing if not stupid and mildly amusing. So it will take 130,000 runs statistically for you to fuse everything in the lower Karast? Because I know you can only drop up to a Sur rune, right? But then you have to... I feel like that's like... I know it's a lot, but is it that much? Ugh. How many runs are you at right now? I haven't checked in a minute, man. Oh. Okay, I just want this. I'm tanking everything fine. I'm crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna be fine if Durga's dead. Burr is max. Damn, but you still need to fuse up to like Cham and Zods. So let's see, if you have to get to a jaw, or let's see, let's go backwards. Zaw, two you need two chams, I believe. And then you need 4 jaw. Then you need 8 bear. And finding 8 bear runes is kind of fucked up. Just to get one Zod, and you need to get multiple. Am I missing a step in there? Zod, Cham, Jaw? I think that's right. Yeah, we did the calculations. I'm at almost 17,000 runs. Oh my god. Do you love yourself? What is this torture, dude? That you're gonna be putting yourself through? I totally think I forgot to reset last run. 6 rune words with Cham. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. I don't know why I tried identifying that. I'm so dumb right now. Is there a point where you're going to take a break in this, or is this going to just be your life? Do you actually love it? Like, have you gotten bored yet, or are you just, like, satisfied with the farming? Like, you're just like, this is fun. What's up, Ben? Found a perfect Herald of Zakarum from Met the other day. Ended up getting 2 barefoot, so I made the Infinity for my Novasork. Crazy damage output now. Dude, I feel like my damage is already doing pretty good. Because I went to some later parts of the game, and I was killing it. But if you say it's like that much crazier... Ooh, that's awesome. I'm excited. But thanks for your vid, Benji. It's good to see another item highlight content creator. Oh man, I'm very appreciative. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of like D2 content creators. I think the last thing I was watching on YouTube, like in the last like month, was the newest Creepcast, because it's just like a podcast. I really gotta check out some other stuff. Just need Griffs now so I can get back up to 105 faster crit rate, or faster cast rate. I'm sure it's a bigger jump in output when you get the Infinity, but I'm like, the quality of life comes with the Griffins, so would I want to get the Griffins first? Like, no, I should probably just get the Infinity, but Griffins might be nice. Rolled perfect negative 55 res too. Oh, that's perfect, dude. That's awesome. Did you get style points for like good rolls on anything else, or is the negative 55 res it? Oh. I keep reading Sir Fox's comments. They warm my heart. I appreciate all the homies in the... I'm tripping over my words in the magic find, loot find genre. I appreciate all D2 content creators. Everyone has awesome shit to watch. Some of it's, or most of it's usually very informative. Regarding pausing the project, for now the rule is at least 1,000 runs per week. I mean, 1,000 runs is like a good push towards it. And that way you can focus on other projects, or maybe just like, if you want to break. But at least you're keeping yourself to a standard so it doesn't ever stagnate too much. Is there any other runs you've been like touching on since you've started the Lower Karust? So I've been seeing your weekly updates. I think I watched into one of them. I saw the stream where you found like 4 Sur runes in a day, and I was like, dude, I don't think I can get better than that. One of those things, if you can get it at all, probably better to wait, because I do have to be more careful in a cluster of mobs. Ooh, yeah. I feel like right now, my survivability is super high. I have 75 lightning res, and I don't even have a Sunder yet, so I could definitely stick that in, shoot that back down to 0. 70 cold, 55 fire, and 64 poison. No style points. I remember, honestly, lol, I was just paying attention to the light res. That's fair. I mean, I check if everything's a good roll, because then it's like, ooh. Like, people pay good money for an entirely perfect item, even on stats that don't matter. I'm doing cows until last wish at the moment too. Oh, okay, I saw one of your stream titles for that. I need 2 jaw runes to complete that one. Oh, you can get that. You can get that in one day. 2 jaw runes, that's easy. The first jaw rune I ever found was in cows. I didn't ever record at that point, so when I found it, I had no one to show, and it was like really sad. I was like in a call with one guy who didn't play D2. I was like, and I explained it to him, and I was like, okay. And it was like a very short-lived win. think the highest rune I've seen so far has been in Ist. So being somewhere like Cow sounds fun. So I feel like by this point I probably would have found a higher rune. I don't know, I'm only 19 hours in. Who knows? Maybe I'm being too pessimistic. I also want to do 1,000 ancient tunnels with Lizork, and after that, that sounds really fun. WSK until all runes. What's WSK? WSK. This is gonna bother me. Like, I definitely know what it is, but I can't. It's like tickling my brain. It's at the tip of my tongue. I can't think of what it is. So other challenges will be going while I do LK Madness. Yeah, dude. It's gotta be maddening more so some days than others. Worldstone Keep. Duh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't actually ever gonna get that, I guess. I wasn't even close. I'm with it. I'm awake, I'm alert. Not all the time, though. Oh my god. That's the most damage I've gotten. Or I've taken in a minute. Worldstone Keep, I feel like I never farm it, but every time I'd run through it for whatever, I would find something crazy. So it definitely deserves the respect. Hey Benji, which server are you on? Hey chat. I am on Americas. I don't know why it took me a second. There's a lot of numbers on there. The strength and dexterity are great. 30 to life is nothing. The all res is low. The poison is the high one. There's no faster cast rate or leeching. This has some points, but it's not a good ring. I feel like I looked at that chart once and I kind of get it. Yeah, I'm on Americas. Let's see. I don't know what the next Terror Zone is. Oh, next Terror Zone is Chaos. I don't know why I completely ignored that you said Chaos in that. Sometimes I see the Terror Zones switch over to something like that. I'm like, I wish I was farming Terrorized Zones. Maybe that'll be my next... I don't know. Terrorized Zone seems like pinnacle like farming thing because you're gonna basically guarantee you get the highest eye level loot. Granted, you're a high eye level. I'll think about that. That might be like one of my later videos. Maybe I'll do Veil runs eventually, and then after that, I would do Terrorized Zones. I don't like the idea of having repeats, especially if I'm doing the same run styles, where it's like, I'm farming this area again for also like a random amount of runs. It's like, that's not always interesting. There's gotta be something else to it. I'm honestly surprised a lot of you were able to see the stream in my head because I opened a stream and then opened another one the same day. I feel like YouTube would have like a slight like nerf or a silencer on that so someone doesn't just keep reopening streams and like plaguing the website. Personally, I'd go Griffins first. You'd say so, Jay? I mean, I feel like with the Crescent Moon, I'm already getting... Yeah, negative 35 to enemy lightning resistance is huge. So, like, I could possibly get anywhere from 10 to 20 more, but I'd be losing a lot of faster cast rate when I could just get more faster cast rate with the helmet. That was one of the best places to farm Mosaic bases. I mean, I feel like I find a lot of good Talons. I found a few with some interesting stats, but nothing crazy. So, making Mosaic would be cool. Or, it's good for getting stuff if you want to make your own Mosaic. Gotta go, Benji. Just wanted to say hi and leave a like. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Fox. I really appreciate it. You're such a homie. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And all your farms are doubled in drops. I hope they're glorious. Gotta cast straight fast. Exactly. I feel like now that I'm in the 105 breakpoint, I have a finer palette for casting. It needs to be fucking fast. Ah! When I cast these spells, I need to be able to fly across the world in no time. You know? Oh, I'm on the wrong map. See, too good. Um, yeah, maybe that diadem would be my next grab. Maybe I'll probably do 500 pits next, honestly. That way I have a chance of just getting one. Can you imagine? Finding a Griffin's again for self-use? Mind-blowing. What's my Shaco at? Like 2 durability? Yeah, okay. Ethan, what is something to look for when trying to find out whether something is worth keeping? If you are new to Diablo, I would say it's very unforgiving in terms of like trying to learn on your own by like experiencing the game. Look at some guides. My top 3 personal things to look for on all items, and it gets really intricate on specific classes, but generally you want items with bonuses to skills, whether it's all skills or specific skills in your class. That's the #1 booster to your entire character. It could be survivability, but it's mostly going to be a damage thing. Next, you want to keep an eye out for, if you want to survive better, resistances. And another really important stat, tied for second, is the cast rate, depending on your character. But if you have plus anything to any skills, that item is most likely going to be a huge benefit for you. Once you start getting into later modes like Nightmare and Hell, things with resistances are needed to survive. Because you will be smacked down in no time if you don't have any resistance. Look up guides on specific characters and their builds, and usually the guides will tell you what items you want, and they'll tell you why you want them. You know, what items are good and what's worth keeping. Oops. Timer. It always depends on your character. I'm back after 5 years, Lamau, but never was great back then either. Been maining D2R since launch, and I'm still learning certain niche stuff. Lol. Takes a schminute. Oh, cool. So what about sellable stuff? When you say sellable, you mean like in the market? Like when you go online to like Tradery? Tradery is the trading website I use to like contact people so I can do trades in game. There's a use for a lot of fucking things, and when I say a lot of things, like if you, I don't know, just random things will trade for a lot if you have the right rolls on them, or like certain runes that you thought were useless, you can trade like 100 of them away, and someone will trade you a very high rune for it. Your best bet is to just like watch a bunch of random videos. Like, I'll explain this to you. So, boots don't have great rolls in a lot of their uniques. Like, they're not socketed, so you can't put things in them. A lot of boots don't have any bonuses to skills. None of them have faster cast rate. The thing they offer the best of is resistances and faster run walk and maybe some magic find. So like these boots, they're not great. I can't sell them, but they're very good for me because I don't have a lot of value. They take them have 3 resistances. Poison length reduced by 25%. That counts as poison. Fire resist is really high. 37% is good. Cold resist is 16 and it has magic find. For these boots to be good, they would have to have resistances that equal 100 total resistance. So like say 40 lightning, 40 cold, 30 fire, and then suddenly those boots are worth a lot. I would say the best way to learn is just to literally look at an item and be like, I'm plugging this in, like, I'm gonna plug this into Tradery. So you just go to the trade history for that item, you put in the same stats, and then you get an idea of what people are trading it for. It's like the only way I've learned anything. Like, I know Shaco usually trades for an Ist around this time of the season. Early on, it's a higher rune. You can make a whole video, hour-long video on what to keep versus sell versus throw away. Yeah, it's all super situational. This is a highly traded item because it has faster cast rate, all skills and resistances. Yellow items and blue items have a much more intricate like system for grading and pricing. So you would need to look that up yourself. I don't know, it's like, to say there's an easy way to describe it would be a lie, because it's not simple at all. That's how I found you too, by watching random videos trying to find something. I've been watching the 1,000 runs too. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. it is a good thing to like watch someone, because you'll see them pick up an item that you probably would never pick up, and you go like, what the, why is he freaking out? And then you see them like continue screaming their head off, and you're like, okay, I guess that's worth something. Some items, like some blue and yellow rarity items, can be good, but because it's like a 1 in like 300,000 chance of you actually rolling stats for it to be good, no one will pick them up. If you watch people like me, regular schmuck, Sweet Phil is amazing. I'm sure I haven't seen a lot of Cooley stuff, but I guarantee you it's good stuff to learn from. If you watch any D2 content creator, there's a good chance that they have their due diligence with explaining the items and being like, oh, I really like it for this. Runes are like the base points. Like if it's a high level rune, it's worth a lot. Besides that, items, it's a whole thing. I mean, I'm still learning plenty. Just in like the last few days with having this stream up and talking to people, they like tell me all about all these different mechanics and best ways to farm certain items and why certain items are worth so much. Telling me like, oh, you just passed something that could be really good. I was like, what? Really? It's like, and I've been playing this. Oh. Imagine. Ooh. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's its whole thing. It's its own thing. I think Riker has the best guide for starters. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of resources. I'm sure everyone here has probably watched a couple at least, and like, wow, that really condensed it like correctly. Dang. Just got a decent Annie from the decline that spawned in the EU. 2019-7. Damn, dude. So close to 2020. It's nice. It's a keeper. I have a 17-19-9. Mine's pretty good, even though I got it for free, which is a good free one. At some point, Annies are worth nothing if they're not, like, close to perfect. Like, yours, I want to say it should be, like, a few higher runes, maybe a couple? I don't know. Again, people get so many Annies that there's a point where it's like, unless it's just one off of perfect, people don't care. I think I had a 19-19-10, and I was trying to sell it, and I never got a single offer, like, in the course of a month last season. So yeah, people are like, oh, like, it's not good because it doesn't have the 10 XP. I'm like, I'm usually not farming too much for the XP, but if I was, then yeah, I wouldn't use it. It's like, I would use a better experienced one. For non-ladder. I'm always just about the loot. The experience gain could be whatever. I just like the additional attribute and res. I'm only level 89 hammered into ladder. What's better, ladder or non-ladder? Or ladder. Just because you can burn out so easy if you keep playing the same character over and over, especially when you're connected to like an unlimited amount of loot. Ladder gives you that feeling of like competition, and you have to start anew. It's like starting a new Minecraft world. Like if you're like, I want to get back into Minecraft or Terraria, you don't go back on your old world where you already beat the bosses and you have the best items. Like then you're doing nothing. You're like you're not progressing. Like there's no reason you should actually be playing, because it's a game about making your builds cool and awesome, becoming stronger. There's a point where like you can grind all day and you might not put a dent in the quality of your character. The economy is also a little bit more interesting in ladder. It can be a lot more exciting to find things. Non-ladder is its own like preference in the fact that like there is such a magnitude of loot and you can work on a character for so long. Some people prefer it, but I think the majority care about ladder. I mean, if you were casual, you can just play ladder. If you want PvP someday, non-ladder is the play. Yeah, that's fair. Also, ladder gives you exclusive rune word options. Non-ladder doesn't get. That's true. You get some special bonuses for it. And every ladder character will eventually become non-ladder. Yeah, you're not locked into ladder forever. You are just for like a few months, and then it goes into the pool. It goes into the void with every other creature that's ever been created. gotta stop at that. I gotta get to the hole where it's terrorized. The terrorized hole. But I think it's in the majority of people's preferences that you start ladder and you enjoy it. It's always fun being there the first day when all the lobbies are like, Act 1 go, Act 1 fast, Act 2 need help. You know, the servers are the most alive at that point. And non-ladder dies on those days especially. It's really fun when everyone's like idea of wealth at the time is like just decent level 10 yellow items. Please no enter terrorized hole. I'm the one terrorizing this fucking hole. I don't have to listen to you. Here's one. What's better? Offline single player or online ladder playing? Big preference thing. Personally, I like, because of how casual I am and how short term I am with a lot of my characters, I think I like ladder more. I have the option to trade. I don't have to wait so long to find specific items. Everything you find has value to you because you can trade to someone. While on offline, what you find is what you get. You could play for 200 hours and miss the most basic items. And while you're going through this infinite suffering, you gain a huge appreciation for everything that you do get. Because once you finally found a Shaco after killing, you know, Diablo 2,000 times in hell, you'll fall to your knees and scream. Finally I found the item. So, you're losing convenience in exchange for a masochist's dream of ultimate farming. Non-ladder is my main, but I always make a ladder character once season launch. Yeah, you gotta get a taste of it. It's fun. Single player for hardcore, online for softcore. Yeah, that's the thing. When I go into single player, I want to make a hardcore character, but I feel like I will die at like the worst time ever, and I'll hate myself forever. Finding first even Mage Fist is dope. Yeah, dude. Like, everything is a fucking win on single player. Unless, like, you get something that's good for a character you never want to play. And you have limited storage space. Or, no, wait. I forgot. You can share stash. I was thinking, like, you can't do that. It's like, yes, you can. On non-ladder, you throw away Shakos if the def is not 141. That's true. Yeah. People don't care about a lot of things. A lot of things lose their value. Unless it's your ultra niche yellow, like, gloves or, like, perfect 6-point ring. You're probably not getting a lot for it. That's where people spend all their time to perfect, and I mean perfect, a build to every last number. If you don't have time to do that, then it might be a little rough for you. But if you do find a good item, you will be paid handsomely. So people will give away plenty of shit in there. Okay, I don't need to be in there. My personal favorite way to play hardcore is never under any circumstances. That's so true. I would be such a wreck. I'm like, I lost my 94 sorceress. She had griffins in infinity. Hell no. I mean, at that point, if your character's that far, you're probably not gonna die if you're safe enough. But I think it'd be better for me just because I want to chase item finding. Maybe I'll do like Holy Grail, complete it on single player, softcore, and then I'd be like, okay, I'll do hardcore. Jelly Belly is asking if you're playing D4 expansion. I haven't even played D4 yet. I hate the idea of D4, and I only want to play it for the story. And every time I see an ad for the expansion, it is like the cringiest fucking ad I've ever seen. Like, I get Diablo's dark and gloomy, but they use like the Optimus Prime voice guy with this deepest, grumbliest like voice to say something edgy, and then the music in the background is going like it's a Fast and Furious movie. I'm like, this is the corniest fucking shit ever. I hate it. It makes me genuinely so like butthurt for no good reason besides I feel like it's trying too much. I'll play D4 someday. Maybe when I get bored of Diablo 2. How about that? If we can shake on that, then then I'll be good. Same, I'd be the most bummed. Hardcore definitely adds that flavor to the game and it makes it more exciting to progress, but I think that's a little too spicy for me. It's like, no disrespect to the maniacs who want to play it. Good for you. You know, you're braver than I am. Damn. The only time I die playing hardcore is from lag and stuff. That's why I only play it on single player. Yeah, I've never had big issues with lag, but I've had them a couple times, and I'm like, if this was a hardcore character, I would have put a hole in my desk. Like yeah, I was playing fine, but then I froze in the middle of a or enchanted pack, and I'm dead. It's like, no, no. There's times where I die in a video game, and it's such a loss, like Minecraft, because you drop all your items, and I won't play for like a couple days straight, and I'll consider just deleting the world. I'm like, because like, oh, everything I had was on that character at the time, so yeah. I don't know. It's something I gotta work up to. They have Trolley's partnership. You can use codes to get sparkly purple weapons. It's very uncorny and grounded. That's very good, Frog. You don't like mainstream marketing? No. I don't like what Blizzard does. How about that? I hate Blizzard. And if I knew D4 was a good game, I would be okay with it having corny like advertising. I think the D4 announcement cinematic trailer, I don't think it was an announcement, but it was like the 9-minute cinematic trailer. That was amazing. That set the tone so perfectly. I loved it. I thought it looked great. If there's anything Blizzard should keep doing, it's their cinematics. Nothing else. It's the only reason I'm considering ever getting T4 because I know the game's going to have those cinematics of the same quality, and I think the universe is interesting enough to where I want to follow it. I've even considered getting the books, and I hate reading books. But yeah, no. I'm not excited about the expansion. I kind of didn't even realize it was an expansion until like a couple days ago. I was like, oh, it's just the new season, and they always do different themes for new seasons, because I hate anything with Battle Pass or systems like that. Because I feel like that's what the seasons probably are. I think after the Battle Pass fiasco, especially with Immortal, I was like, I really hate Blizzard and what they've done to Diablo. Like, I know they're making their money, but you can also just earn your money by having a good product. Not by selling more product. That's fair. In my opinion, it's worth a playthrough if you're bored and looking for a new experience. But overall, man, that's what I'm expecting. I just need to do it to experience it, so I can be like, okay, I can form my genuine opinion on it. But like every time I watch something about the game, I was like, I don't think that's gonna work out. It releases, everyone's playing it. I hate this. That's crazy. Not saying I'm a genius. It's just like I know why this game's fun. Are they keeping that in D4? No. I think the D4 art team did a good job, but it's just everything else is questionable. Yeah. I think a lot of the design is great. I love it much better than D3. D3 had great cinematics, but I hated the World of Warcraft feel. I think another thing I hated about D3 was how immediately you start and every like skill you have is super awesome and flashy. It's like, dude, this game, you get a flashy skill at like 24 or 30. You have to earn it. And if it's your first time playing the game, getting to like level 30 is a big task because you're still trying to figure everything out. In D3, it was just like, just walk through here. Oh my god. It's like, just walk through here and kill these enemies. You okay, and you level up and you get all the skills. And that's it, the end. Did I put on deodorant? I did. I did. I didn't smell anything, so I was like... Because usually it's so pungent, men deodorant. But I like it. Because it lasts forever. I was like, oh my god, did I go to my barber with just like BO pits? No. I'm clean. I promised. Promised I wiped my butt when I pooped. I Promise I showered. D3 is a Candy Crush vibes. Yeah. I also didn't like the farming, and that's its own thing, but I think I just particularly really despised what the World of Warcraft team did. It was like, I get you made World of Warcraft, but can you at least try and match the vibes? It's your barber again. Yeah, you smell minty fresh or chilling. I'm gonna kiss my barber. And if you act surprised, I'm gonna know it's because you're lying. No faster cast rate. D3 looks so teenagerish. I was happy to play it when I was a kid, but once I got to that end game farming, I was like, this is it? Greater Rift, and then I do a higher Greater Rift? Like, if you dissect it enough, it is kind of the same thing as D2. It's like, okay, this map, now this map, but it's like, at least this has good variety in its fixed difficulty levels. You can't just go to Chaos Sanctuary and Hell Mode and be like, I don't like it. Turn on the level. It's like, no, you can go all the way back to Nightmare where nothing drops. Or you can farm properly and level up until you're strong enough. D3 is like, I'm going to make it 2% easier. Oh, I did this final, make it 2% harder. It's like, that's not fun. That's not real progression. Made me realize I hate when enemies level up with you. Because if I'm doing more damage and all you have is more life and we have the same skills and we're not, like, nothing changed. It's literally just a number difference. Ooh. Static field. Energy, because that's my life. I will say, I know D3 has really calmed down, or not calmed down. It's like, it's settled into what it is, and people like it. People are like, oh, it's a very different feel from D2. But I still think it's fun, and I can respect that. Like, if you're still having fun with it, if you're still having fun with any game, you know, more power to you. There's no disrespect there. It's just I personally hate the directions they went. Wildly, D3 was originally designed around PvP. That game went through so many development hells, though. It's gonna be a PvP game? Who had that idea? To turn this, like, this game does have PvP, but it's a PvE. I'm freaking out. PvE. It's mostly PvE driven. Like, a majority of the player base is PvE. So why would they want the third game to be PvP? I gotta drink some water. I'm looking forward to PoE 2. I feel like the Path of Exile is the true D2 successor. I played it a little bit. I want to say my junior year of high school, like the summer of. And I thought it was fun, but then as I progressed, it was like, okay, we're all, like, I didn't follow any specific build, so, you know, I wasn't doing great. But, like, it was quick how hard of a wall I hit. And from what I've heard, it's really extensive with, like, balancing your builds and, like, following guides. And I'm like, this doesn't sound... Like, I'm already very committed to this game, and I know a lot. And I don't want to try and learn a game that's even more difficult to understand. Like, I'm lazy, but I've heard such great things, and I did have fun when I played it. So if you're playing the game, I love it, you know? I want more people to understand how to make a good game. D2 was originally also heavily balanced and designed around that as an endgame activity. They had battleground levels that got dropped because of the rush to make holiday launch. Announcing your launch dates way too early has been a killer for a lot of games. And not a killer, but like a lot of people are like, why isn't it got out yet? Or games will release way too early and be like, well, we said we were going to release today, and this is the state we're in. It's like, that's not good. It's like, people would prefer if you pushed it back. Well, I need a thesaurus. I need a thesaurus too. I feel like I use the same words all the time. I need to sound smarter. I'm old. I'm almost 25. I'm so old. Same reason Diablo is A4 boss instead of A5. They felt like they had to be in. He had to be in base game. That's fair. It'd be annoying if he was in the DLC. It's like, I'm playing Diablo and he's fucking not in it. I have to buy the expansion. I'd be mad. Rant done. Thank you for the rant. It's all very informative. We should watch some, we should all watch some documentaries soon about Blizzard's recent blunders. I think it's always fun to talk about, like, what they're up to. I've thought about, like, what other content would I like to do, and it's like, I'm really interested in the drama, but I'm like, who isn't interested in drama usually? Like, people say, oh, I'm not into drama. It's like, well, you're not in, like, workplace drama where Terry's wife is cheating on him. It's like, I'm into, like, the CEO of Blizzard said racial slurs to one of the employees and has been assaulting people and is extremely terrible. It's like, that's fun to know. That's crazy. Diablo isn't in D4 so far. He's not in the game? His whole thing is that he comes back. He always comes back. It's like the thing every time. He's the bad guy. Like, I know Lilith is, like, the reason things are happening, but, like, Diablo, what? I'm gonna go. It's, oh my god. Have a good stream. Good luck on drops. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you for coming by. You have a beautiful night. I get it's corny that Diablo's always there, but he kind of needs to be. It's called Diablo. It's not called Lilith 4. Come on, dude. Even Diablo doesn't want to play D4. JK. What do you mean? Yes, he does. I mean, no, you're correct. He doesn't. Yeah. When I grow up and I have kids of my own and they're going to play games, I feel like D2 Resurrected will be a husk of what it was in terms of player base. And they'll never get to, like, enjoy the glory of it all. I mean, I could give them single player, but I'm hoping by then newer and greater games have come out. Like, not greater than D2, but I mean greater than what we have out today. Because if this is the best game that's come out in the last 20 years and it stays that way for another 20, we're doomed. Maybe they'll have Diablo in Diablo 5. Maybe they'll have 5 Diablos in Diablo 5. On 5 Diablos. It's stupid. Okay. Is PoE 2... What's the difference between it and the first game? Because first game, I remember it kind of, and I've seen little bits of videos, so I'm like, okay, I get how it plays, and I get a lot of the progression and the skills and all that. But is like PoE 2 just like brand new storyline, mechanics, and all that? Or are they just gonna keep the same mechanics, different storyline, different mechanics, same storyline? I mean, storyline as in like Overwatch 2, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a new Overwatch, but you kept 90% of the first game, so is it fair to call it 2? Is it fair to call PoE 2 the actual second game? Or is it just a big update? That's something people need to, like, figure out, is, like, is it the second game or a big update? It's like, Minecraft has a lot of cool updates, so did Terraria, but they never made a second game. They're just trying to max out the first one, for as far as the engine will let them. I'm no expert, but they reworked Melee and simplified some skill tree things to make it more accessible, new story, new abilities. I'm sure there's more, but that's all I know. Okay, maybe that'd be what gets me into it. It's baby mode for my old brain. I say old because I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm stubborn and I don't want to learn new games. I'm sure that applies to a lot of you, because we all play Diablo 2. I'm not stubborn, I just like playing the same game from 24 years ago. It's like, okay. Sure, buddy. Oh, it's over. It's Chaos Sanctuary, guys. If you can play, better get on and start farming right now. sure there's more, but that's all I know. Hey man, that's enough to get me interested. Again, I'm too lazy to even watch videos on PoE 2, even though I've heard so much talk about it. It's just never been in my mind that I'd be playing it. I don't think I'd play it. Knows nothing of the game. That's pretty much how I do a lot of things in my life. Immensely triggered. I'm triggered, dude. Yeah, I'm a full PoE casual. Too much stuff. I feel bad when a sweat talks me because I'm like, what? Ah. Like, I'd say I'm even a casual D2 player, but if anyone who doesn't play D2 watch me play, they'd be like, what the fuck are you on about? Like, some games you can kind of put it together because everything's cohesive and simple. It's a video game. This game's got so much to it. Like, you'll figure it out eventually, but it just takes playtime. And by figure it out, I mean, like, figure out the names of items and why things matter and how the game works. If you don't understand a lot of the systems or, like, how a lot of the things in this game work, you're gonna fuck it up. Like, the faster cast rate. I always thought it was, percent by percent change in your faster cast rate. Like, I didn't need to reach a breakpoint. It's like, if I'm going 10% faster, I should go 10% faster. I didn't know that until I looked it up. It's like, interesting. Hey, a ring. These aren't rolling great right now. Ooh. Is there anything else? 25 more runs. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. Sorry, I'm on the job. No texting. Who's Big Baddie? Oh, there he is. Big Baddie. Shark skin gloves? This could be good. I don't know why I'm checking this. I don't think that can really roll anything. I don't think yellow helmets are a thing. There's too many helmet options in this game that are so good. Ooh, Sacred Rondosh. Rondosh? Is that right? He died way too fast. Okay. This is good. This is pretty good. Oh, and I have more runes in there to show off.
Not in town.
Ugh, my throat. So congested. So sick with COVID 2, 15, 19 or whatever the number was. And I say 2 because I'm on the second part. I'm not actually. I'm not sick. Sorry if y'all called it. I just noticed. Yeah, some people called it earlier. How can people tell what the next one's gonna be? Is it have they just kind of figured out the pattern? Because when I was doing it, people were like, "Ooh, Chaos Sanctuary next." I was like, "Really?" I don't know if there's some site with a bot that predicts it, or if it has like. I don't know. I don't know how you guys can tell. I just know that there's some resources that will tell you. Holy Andy next to what the fuck? What are these stretches of Terrai zones? These are kind of crazy. Okay, you got him. Playing Call the Witch. 2 hours of joy. Yeah, something worth farming. Nope. Come here, you fucking freak. Sorry. I appreciate that they're doing this on a day off. Yeah, dude. What a Saturday. Had to think of what day it was. What if it was a day I had to work? I'm like, oh, my haircut. I'm supposed to be at work. Oh. Something I would do. I've been losing my days recently. Nope. Okay. They don't need to hide this place, dude. Oh, it's right there. I thought that was a regular corner wall when I saw its structure. ADD, my dude. My calendar is the only thing holding my life together. Yeah. My ADD, ADHD, whatever. I was technically diagnosed with ADHD and then slight depression, but I'm like, I feel like they go hand in hand. Like, he's like, do you want to think about treatment for depression? And the last thing I want to do is be on, what's it? Just drugs for it. I never see benefits for people. The thing that really helped me get out of, like, any depressive episodes, shit you not, was just taking D3. Like, a lot of the symptoms of the ADHD were severely exacerbated by like unhealthy lifestyles and not getting enough nutrition, all that. But once I started taking both zinc and D3, because they would be the worst in the darkest seasons of the year, like during Christmas, I got so much better. Like, I haven't had a bad day, and it made me really realize like any happiness you do have in life it's rooted in your health, because you probably had bad days where something awesome happens and then you just still feel like shit, and it's like, it really is just the fact that your body's not doing good. Is it just me, or is it hard to tell rare color yellow from unique color gold in D2R? Unidentified atoms on the ground look a lot like. That might be due to your like monitor settings or your game's color settings, because I noticed that when my buddy sends me pictures or screenshots on his computer over, I noticed that difference. I'm like, I can't even tell that's like yellow, or like I can't tell that's unique because it looks yellow. So, but it's like on my own screen it looks fine. I don't know if you're looking at mine and noticing that, or if this is on your own. Same. Nothing against meds, but it definitely wasn't doing it for me. I also took Adderall for a while, which really fucked with me terribly. I would say if you can figure out how to live your life properly by like maxing out your bare minimum like quality of life, like you go on walks, you get 8 to 9 hours of sleep, you take vitamins, not medicine, you take vitamins, and your life is still looking rough. Talk to a therapist, talk to someone, because it's like, dude, literally, I remember a couple of winters ago, it'd just be like, I'd wake up one day and I wouldn't want to get out of bed. Like, nothing, like, intelligently, I could be aware of, like, how my quality of life was, but emotionally, it was easy to talk myself into a hole and not be happy about anything. But again, I take D3 and I take zinc. My hormones, testosterone, everything is fucking, it's super great. If I want, I usually take magnesium. Where's my magnesium? This for your sleep is the biggest thing you could possibly do for you. Once you improve those things, you're usually pretty ready to take on anything. It's like, it's hard to have a bad day when you're feeling amazing. Watching your stream on my TV. Oh, it just might be the coloring balance on. Let's see. It might just be your, yeah, the color balance on whatever you're watching it on. Because, yeah, it's weird looking at some items through different things. No, appreciate the normalizing of mental health topics, by the way. Yeah, I think it's, I think I'm still very like, don't be a fucking baby about some things, because I know a lot of people who give in to the idea that they have a mental deficiency of some sort, or they're like, I have autism, I have ADHD. It's like, so do I. Like, is it because I have boy autism that I'm... This is gonna be a crazy... That's my first Geeds. That's my first Geeds, bro. Oh my god. What do you mean that's impossible? Okay. Whatever Durga's doing over there, it sounds like he's getting his butt whooped. Okay, okay, we're gonna go back into time real quick. Ooh. Let me mark this. Okay, but yeah. Let's see what it is. 157, 14, 31. That is pretty good. 3 off from perfect on extra gold, 1 off of the perfect on the vendor prices, and it's 20 to 40 on the magic find. That's great. Yeah. That's super good looking. Hey man, first Geeds looks good. We'll take that. But yeah, again, back to the thing. Sometimes I feel like people don't do the bare minimum of saying, wake up, maybe shower, whatever, taking vitamins and eating a whole meal. It's like, that's what you need to do to survive. It's like eating food is a bare minimum, but if you take the vitamins, your quality of life's probably going to be a lot better. You're going to feel better. You're probably going to have a lot more energy to deal with things. Because when you're having a shitty day, the littlest inconvenience can just destroy you. You're like, fuck this. I'm so upset. Like, I've had a shitty day all day. I don't want to deal with this. And some people don't give themselves the fighting chance to deal with that. Some people have actual, like, terrible, terrible depression, but I think some people blow theirs out of the water sometimes. It's like, you have minor, like, issues. Some people have real depression and are, like, actually dealing with, like, a very hard, I don't know, mental issue. I don't know how else to word it. Yeah, fair though. Like, it's fun to say something is harder for you, but just not copping out fully and giving up is not it. My first on the season, 8, 10, 28. Oh, Mehmet, that is rough. The 28's like the only thing that's bearable on that. I'm an old man who asks young streamers for free tech support help. I'm getting to that point where I'm not gonna understand like anything. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm not bothering. All right, super. Finding a Geeds is huge for me. What does my magic find at now? It's 1 foot. Wait, what? I guess I did lose a lot. Oh wait, was I on the wrong? No. Okay, that's right. 141. So much magic find I have right now. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Sweet, man. Super awesome. Yeah, if you can at least wake up and take care of yourself in the morning, that would change a lot of people's lives. Or get good sleep. Wait, Mehmet, were you there when I got my, what I would call like an anti-perfect almost anti-perfect torch that I unidentified. That was another moment that was also like fucking hilarious because it was like, wow, that it's almost impossible to be shittier than that. I got it from a guy for pretty cheap. I traded like 28 Rowls and a couple of Keys of Terror, which like it translates to somewhere between like an Ist and a Vex, somewhere in that price range. I would say like a Goal Rune. But I bought the unidentified torch. I'm like, this could be anything. It could be a Sork torch. It could be a decent roll in another class, and it'll be still worth a lot to me. It's an 11/11 Druid torch. I literally, when I identified it, I dropped it on the ground in that lobby and I left and I went back to doing runs. But then someone pointed out like, you could still use that for, you know, attributes and res. I was like, oh yeah, it's still 11/11. So I picked it back up and that's just what I've been using. It's been masquerading as an actual useful item in my inventory this whole time. It'll be in my video. I did my best to clip it, but yeah. If you think it was funny, what you found was bad. Oh my god. I hope you've gotten a better one since your incident. But yeah, I'm kind of right there with you with being like, wow, that's shit. Never rolled something so terribly. It's on my arm. I'm having meth bugs, dude. There we go. Soldal F. Is that an elite one? It was. Okay. There's hair in my ear. 10/10 would be better for anti-style points. I feel like if I had a 10/10 Druid Torch, I could find some person to be like, that's funny, let me buy that. And I could like get a decent rune for it. But this is worth nothing. Like, if someone wants to pay me a perfect amethyst for it, I'd be like, that's a good price. And if they didn't, I'm gonna go, okay, and I'd still leave it on the ground. I don't know. I'm almost like, I could probably just keep buying unidentified torches and IDing them to go with the bit. Like, okay. Like, we bought the first one like this. Let's just go until I get my own torch. You know what? I should probably roll another Spirit Monarch to 35 faster cast rate. Some people are making anti-trophy. That's true. When something's like impossibly hard to get and it rolls so shitty, it is its own thing. Like if you get an anti-perfect Geeds, you could definitely like sell that. Probably more so on like non-ladder, where people just have like so much expendable loot. Let's see, I need Talthal or Ann. I bet I could re-roll a few times. I have a few Hell Runes. But yeah, once I rolled it, I was like perplexed. It's like, there's no way, man. It could have been any other class, and it may have been worth like a decent rune. I can sell you another one. Oh, Rin Rider. That sounds funny as hell. What's your price? Name your price. I was wondering if you were in here. I found 2 anti-Annies so far. I think anti-annies are probably the much more common thing, just because they spawn in every lobby that's open, pretty much, and you can farm a few. They're still cool, don't get me wrong, but there's some items that are just like... Anti-torch is much rougher. RN Jesus is a fickle mistress. She's the one I love to kiss, though. Because when I win, and boy, I do win, I get a lot out of it. Hell rune. Here we go. Back in the day, I rolled the worst possible grief. I made a character named Colostomizer so I could sign the name on it. That's so stupid. I love it. That's a great name for that thing. So is that 300 damage and... what's the faster? 30% increased attack speed? I never roll grief. I never roll characters that use melee weapons. Same price as last time. Alright, let me see if I have that. I mean, I have the 2 keys, and I have a lot of rows. Let me put them away. I have the runes to make my first offline fortitude. I have a Dust Shroud 465, but I've been holding off a while looking for Archon. It's been a few weeks now. Should I just use the Dust Shroud? Salute to all the ignored rare wands and orbs left behind. I know, I ignore some things, but I check some things, and those things are not on the list right now for being checked. I check some. I do get a little like, what if I do? And then it sucks, and I go, whatever. The fact that I waste any of my time checking blue items is a miracle, to be honest. I think David maybe just uses the Dust Shroud. Because it could be a long time, and who knows, by the time you find a base that's significantly better, you'll probably have found the runes to make another fortitude. That's my belief. If you're going for, like, enhanced defense 15. Yeah, you never know. There's probably millions of things I've passed by that are just, like, crazy rolls. Probably happens thousands of times a day on the servers. Let's see. Yeah, I can definitely pay your price. Windrider, let's do it again. You make a lobby. 3 cold, 3 shiver armor orb I found. It's perfect buff stick for skill. PT saved. For skill I'm having a fucking brain melt trying to read that. 3 cold, 3 shiver armor orb I found. It's perfect buff stick. 4 skill points saved. The lack of periods in that sentence is fucking with me. 3 skill points saved. Still good. Yeah, Windrider, you make a lobby and I'll throw you my pitiful payment for the unidentified torch. There we go. Okay. It better be a 2020 Druid torch. I think it'd be funny. Is 2020 Druid torch worth anything? Is it like a jaw rune, maybe, you think? Like, it's still perfect. Maybe even a couple. I think a normal unidentified torch usually goes for like a Vex to a like Ohm price, and this guy's letting me buy him for like an ist. 1010 Druid torch. I'll fucking scream. I think that'd be the greatest clip ever if I got a anti-perfect one after getting a close anti-perfect one. Nephrune. Not what I need. 2020s are always worth the loot. They are. Even on bad classes, of course. Because all classes are still usable. Just some much less than others. Come here, you. I'll make a promise. If the exact stats of this torch that Wind Rider said he would be willing to sell me, if I get it and it is a perfect 2020 Sorcerer's Torch, I'll just give it back to him. And if he doesn't accept it for whatever reason, I'll find a random lobby and I'll just give it to someone. Why am I agreeing to that? I'm scared now. What if it happens? One lightning, 7 faster run walk, Grand Charm? Huge? That's gotta be a jaw rune, right? Or do people not really care about faster run walk on Sorceress since she can teleport? I still think that would probably be a jaw rune. I'm lying. If I get a free 2020 torch, I'm keeping it. I'm scared now. I don't know why I said that. I like adding the shock, or yeah, the shock factor, but I need it. I want to keep it. Making a ladder character now just in case. No. No, you don't. That's what I like about Diablo 2. Some games you need to like do a huge run through the tutorial before you can access anything. This game, it just starts you off. It's like, alright, get to it. Okay. Wind Rider posted his lobby. My craziest found so far. Sorry, Frog. My craziest found so far was turned to ED Ethereal Flesh Ripper back in the day. Ooh. Ain't that something? And I sold it for 18 jaw like an idiot. Should've just kept it, man. Just kept it forever. That was your baby. My legal time will be in touch. My legal time? I saw that. What's legal time? Alright. Rouse. Okay, of course his name's Rouse. Let me control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I can't count right now. It'll be easier to count if they're in here. So let's see, 4 by 7, 6. I can't count 24 right now. I think I paid him 28 last time. The trade made you happy. That is what matters most. My legal team will be in touch. Okay. What if he just leaves? Okay. Let's see what the hell I just paid for. I'll be back on my sorceress. She needs to be the one doing it, or else it won't be a sorcerer's torch. It'll be a barbarian torch. That's how it works, by the way. Secretly, that's how it works. I've been getting a little over a job per day for the last few days. Solid, man. Okay. We're gonna leave this on the ground for now because I don't think I'll ever need it again. Alright. Drum roll. It's better than my last one. Did he even post it? The chat's broken. The chat is actually broken. Okay, well, it's better. I get 3 more to my attributes and 1 more res. What does Necro sell for? Impossible. It's like, if anything, those stat boosts are so little, but the class might be more important, so I could probably just use my Druid one. I'm behind a stream, thought I corrected in time, but no. It's about the little improvements. Can I say thank you? I can. Why does the chat not show anything? This game's a piece of shit. Thank you, Wind Rider. Yeah, dude. Alright. Not the biggest loss. I appreciate it. Here's some more riles for your troubles. Okay, should get back to it. Wait, am I using that torch properly? Yeah, I have the Necro torch. I should use that trolley's money to fix chat. Diablo 2 will never be touched ever again. Not until Diablo 4 dies, and they have to remaster the game again. Or remaster this game again to get money. Bro, you were terrible at IDing torches. You're the fucker giving them to me! What do you mean I'm terrible? You're like, this one looks like it's gonna be shit, and then you hand it to me. Hey man. At least you're selling them to me for cheap, which I really appreciate, you know? It's funny. I get to continue the meme. Oops. Find any goodies? No, I just ID'd a fucking Necro Torch from Wind Rider again, and it's 1412. I found some decent runes, and I found some decent items. I think I'll keep it a secret, just because, I didn't do any of my proper lineups. Just because, the video will be out sooner or later. I want to see if I can get it out this weekend. Yeah, that was rough. I think it may be in my interest soon to just buy a Sorcerer's Torch. Yeah, I forgot to do everything. You should work on your Torch ID skills. I should rub a magical lamp. I should have a 4-leaf clover. I shouldn't break any more mirrors. Sorry, guys. Let me restart. Sorry to break it to you. I'm a angry piece of shit. I'm abusive. I hit things. No, I don't know what's up with my torch luck. I've never been one to identify torches. I'm just glad it wasn't Druid again. Words. I've been talking so long, and sometimes I feel like I just need to talk, so I'll start rambling, but the part of my brain that makes the word a word kind of shuts off, but my mouth keeps moving. I assure you, I'm actually very smart. It just takes a little practice. I don't want to roll on that. Battle boots. Italias? No, they're Alders. The fire resist is one off perfect. I'll be fine. One of your goals for the season should be to ID a Sork Torch. You're right, Wind Rider. What else? Is there anything else you want? Because if I go to buy torches directly, I'm looking at spending probably a Vex. I have a theory. Make Cain ID the next torch. You must pray at the altar of Cain. Cult rules. Cults suck. I forgot to do things, and now I'm cursed. I think the Alders... I think I had perfect fire res Alders last season, and they took like a month to sell. So now that these ones are 49... Let me check Trader right now. If the trades have multiple a day, I'll do it. If it's 1 to 2 days between each trade for a good Alders, I don't want it. I mean, it's only 40 to 50 anyway, so 49 is not like the craziest roll. Here, I'll do 49. Fly filters, recent trades. I don't want to hold on to every single item because eventually we'll trade. It becomes a plug in my, just in my stash. It just holds up space. Here, I'll take them for now while I go on with my runs. No, these sell for a perfect amethyst, maybe. I'm fine. I don't want them for myself. Heard a ring. Oh, it's the amulet, whatever. There we go. Oh, I should have checked how much a Necro Torch would sell for. Even a bad one. I'll set to like 10 to 15 on the ranges. Let me over there. I see it's over there. I'm so drunk, but I drank a cup of wine. Abraham. When's the last time you drank? I've never had one, or I've had one. I don't like red wine. I'm not a fan of the flavor. I plan on drinking a little bit tonight. Maybe just have like one beer. I feel my liquor so strongly even the next day. Just like, not like I'm still drunk. More like I feel disgusting. I feel like, ugh. You know, it messes with me so much. So I know I'm just becoming a man, like an old man. I'm just like, ugh. That messes with me too much. I'll feel it for the next week. Oh, I never even killed her. Am I dumb? Who did I kill? I'll give you a jaw for the alders. I know you would. You're not very good at trading, Indie Ingot. I have to protect you. I have to tell you no. I won't take that from you. And you go, okay. I don't want any sham trades while I've been buying very cheap unidentified torches. Morning. Juice Daddy. I like that name. That's funny. Good morning. It's 4:37 p.m. for Ben here. Ben being me. I don't know if your name's Ben. That'd be weird. Feel though. I stopped because I just felt weird the next day every time. It's like unless I have nothing to do for that day and the next day after, I generally don't like drinking. If I have anything to do that next day, it's like it's gonna fuck with me. Like my sleep is terrible. Yeah, I'll give you 2 full alders for a jaw. He's trying to butter me up with these trades. Some people here are like, "Oh, you seem nice. I'm gonna give you jaw runes." Like, no, let me earn the fucking loot. It's not a fun video if I go, I got everything for free. Haha. It's like, wow, that's amazing. Hello, son. Oh, your dad's here. Juice father. Got a message. Blah. Blah. That's what kids say today. Blah. But this is awesome. What if it's good? One tornado. Lots of champions. Champions that mean nothing. IO rune. I keep thinking it's a low rune. I get a little excited. Like an ounce of liquid comes out of me. Don't ask what kind. I'm a show seal. I sit here in my cave and I sit in my tank. Spouting nonsense. We're so close to finishing. You guys are gonna watch me finish on live. On a live stream. Young boy finishes loudly in the mic. Playing a video game. It's all contextual. If that was a clip, I'm done for. One day I'm gonna find an ethereal blue or yellow rarity item that's GG, and I'm gonna scream. GG and screaming because I can't repair it. If it's repairs durability, then I'll be happy. Ooh, high rune. Drop me a high rune. Never mind. Force staff. He got it. Sometimes I let him do his own thing. I'm like beaming around. Oh, my chat was not refreshing. Let's see. Oh my god. No, I want autographed Benji Alders for Jaw. Yeah, I ride on it in the game and then you get banned for holding it. It's like, it's a hack. I also lactate when high runes drop. Whoa, lactate. That has to do with memories, bro. Hey, how's it going? What's up, Nikolai? It's going good. We're nearing the end of these runs, so I can start editing them soon. Probably use the rest of the day to do other things I enjoy. But I'll be happy to get this done because I've been lacking on producing anything for you guys and I feel super bad. Because sometimes when I say like, oh, I try to spend my spare time playing games and making videos on YouTube, I feel like I'm kind of wasting my life. And I don't like telling people. Let's see, watching the trades is fun as a single player, self-found only. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you get to enjoy it despite not being in that like realm. People in the comments always go like, you could have got a totally different price for that. It's like, how? Like, sometimes, yeah, I don't know the price of an item, but like 99% of them, it's like I looked at this exact, like it's a unique item. It rolls 10 different ways at best, and every trade that's similar to mine in the last 2 weeks looks like this. So I made that trade. Why are you saying it's nowhere near that price? It's like if you played the same season and somehow we're getting different trades, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I guess I'm a liar then. No, people are crazy. I get weird comments all the time, but I'm really thankful for you people who are just like, this is fun, thank you for playing. I'm like, thank you for commenting. That's all that exchange needs to be. Do D2R players not bother to cube up runes? Sometimes not, really, no. I mean, like, I have a lot of, like, very low runes that are bordering onto mid, but I'll do it eventually. But I'm not... There's no sense in trying to cube up stuff that's, like, around a soul or ammed, because it's like, you're gonna have to cube up a lot before that's ever worth something. It's gonna take you so much time and resource. It's just, it's not worth it. Self-Field Infinite versus Merc Infinite for unlimited budget Nova. Thoughts? I mean, you don't get the bonus negative 55 lightning res, but you're still getting the conviction aura. I don't know. I'm sure people have tried it, but I feel like people would do it more if it was much more prevalent or, like, better. It'd be fun to try. And when we're all just dust floating through space, won't stress it too hard. We are. It's just that some of us are sentient. But I just like to rant because I'm like, I don't know. I hate when people are bitter. And it makes me bitter, you know? I get angry about people being rude. And it's like, it's one of those things like, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Don't come in and try to act superior. I remember this one comment, it was actually crazy. This guy said, I've never seen someone pronounce the shitty game's items names so shittily. I can't believe anyone still plays this fucking crap. I'm like, what is the point of that comment? I don't think I even reported it. I don't really care about reporting comments unless, well, obviously if they're bad. But people comment that, I'm like, do you get a kick at, like, are you, like, an ultimate autistic basement-dwelling creature that you need to comment that to feel something? It's like, how are you going to critique me on pronouncing the names of items in a game that you don't play? Because why would you play it if you think it's shitty? I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. How do you feel about doing a collab? You play your word, I'll play my fine... You play your word, or you mean Sork, and I'll play my fine item barb. Double the drops, double the fun. I'm usually on a very random schedule, so getting to, like, work with someone, like, consistent like that, I think would be awkward. I do appreciate the offer, but, like, even with, like, just personal buddies, trying to, like, organize times to work with each other on the game, it, like, never works out for me. I think it's too much stress. And that's my honest opinion. Nikolai, heart. Aw. Self-wield infinity is the move for Nova Sork. Up to negative 55 light res plus conviction or then Merc can use insight. That's true. It helps you keep your mana up and your health. Or your health because of his cure. I don't know if you switch to something else later on, but the cure is so nice. Sounds like autism. It is. I mean, we all have it a little bit, but I think there's some people who are very crazy. I think some autism, you need to kind of nurture it to not go overboard, like Chris Chan kind of thing. It's like, I feel like if he had a normal growing up and he had friends who tell him like, oh, okay, you're kind of like, some of these things are weird, don't do that. He'd go, okay. He would probably go down a different path and he would just be like, I don't know, coder, something else. But, no, that's not how he is. He's very different. He's very odd. There's a balance. There's a mix to it. So to get to an ist, you have to start off with 2,100 IO runes. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to have 729 lums, and I'm not going to have 243 co's. 81 fouls is a stretch. 27 lems is excessive. 8 pulls is nice. You should just trade for that, or you should just trade those. Yeah, no. Cubing up runes is not worth your time unless you need a specific rune. You can't find it. You're never just gonna cube from like below a mid rune. Isn't it like once you get to the very bottom rune, like if you go from the lowest level rune to the highest level rune, it's like 3 trillion runes required and like billions and trillions of different gems. Endgame Nova Sork Merc is Cure, Co, and Insight. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I found 2 Is and put them in an Alibaba anyway. Oh, there you go. That's what Is are truly meant for. Yeah, finding the gems to cube up some things can be a pain in the ass. Like, I see it all the time, but now that I need it, I'm not finding any. What did I just find? That attack rating needs to be a little higher. Wow. I'm like XQC. Wow. Wow. Dude. Find anything good yet? I just found this. I would guess this is a good high rune. The max damage is max. Faster hit recovery. That's actually questionable. I want to say this is good, right? Someone recently did Countess runs to Vex, and if you cube everything, it took 500-ish. Let's check this small charm. My boy XQC. I am him. Faster hit recovery 5, max damage 3, and then attack rating will do 10 to 15 to stay in like a real-ish ballpark. Okay. The trades are kind of all over the place, but a lot of them sit between Ist and our goal. This guy got his for an Ohm with 15 attack rating. What's good about it? I don't know the most. Faster hit recovery is good for a lot of melee characters. 3 to max damage, because I believe the max damage is calculated first. So every additional damage multiplier adds onto it and makes it exponentially better. And I think the same thing with attack rating, right? Like, if I take it off, see, it gives me 3 to max damage, but I actually have 9 when I put it on. The attack rating, I am just gaining 14, but I doubt I have any attack rating bonuses. And the faster hit recovery, I don't know where mine's at. He used to play League with his girl when he had like 5 years. That's funny. What the hell? You knew him. Yeah, it's just good for low level dueling because it's level 29. But these stats usually add up pretty quickly when you have a bunch of these. I think right now I'll ask for a Gull rune, Mal rune. I think an ist is about where I'll post it as a like offer me something, and then if it's like an ister up, I'll be pretty happy. Okay. Yeah, dude, that's a solid cover. I like that. Max damage. If that max damage was 2, this thing would probably be worth like nothing, honestly. Like maybe an Umrune. Like faster, 5, 3 max, 14 attack rating. Yep. Okay. As for offers. That's a win. I like finding cool stuff like that. I can't even move it. It's gonna bother me forever. Ooh. So many things. I'd ask for an ohm. Think so? I think finding an Istrin from the Countess is equivalent to randomly getting a high rune from the way. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten an Istrin once from her, and I was like, okay. I was like, that's cool. It's the highest thing she can drop. Yeah, I'll post it for an offer. If you guys say ohm, I'll wait out for one. But if I get a few offers and like a few days pass and no ohm comes, I might just settle for lower. Because again, I don't have all year to maximize my profit. I need to get to the next build or next part of my build. You listed on Tradery? Yeah, it's on Tradery. How long does ladder last? I want to say between 3 to 4 months. The date for the next ladder is always announced like a couple weeks into the last one. So I'm sure someone's done the math and like averaged out what the season average is and what you can expect, but no one knows for sure all the time until Blizzard says a date. I would just bet on like 3.5 months, honestly. Oops. There's so much crap in my inventory. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think like, why do I have these? Hal, Thul, Ort, Am. I don't know I have that. I don't know I have that either. I've used JSP. It's literally draining all the enjoyment out of the game. I know. I don't touch JSP. Fuck that, dude. I know what it's like to have too much power. It's like One Punch Man, you know? When everything's too easy and simple, it kind of gets boring. Getting a high rune farming ghosts. Oh, I see. Yeah, I could probably get a lot more value if I just farmed them. I want to chuck my spirit in here. I should stop the timer. It's not been 2 minutes of me farming. I just want to do a quick reroll because this thing's 25 faster cast rate, and that's shit. And I'm sure I could do a lot better. Just a quick try. What if it was the wrong one? If I got rid of my 35 faster cast rate, I would scream. Tal. Full. Port. 25! Again! Holy shit. I'm unlucky. Okay. Oh well. JSP is basically traded with more item availability. Gotta stay away from the forum gold black market, but otherwise they're equivalent. Okay. I mean, I still don't want to touch it, honestly. I know that the server I'm in for D2 was talking about him and the guy who owns JSP knew each other, and he just doesn't agree with JSP for a myriad of reasons. And I was like, oh, that all makes sense. I was like, that is kind of scummy that he does that. And it's mostly stuff with the forum gold. I'm like, okay. I mean, I have no problem just using Tradery. I feel like sometimes I don't spend enough time monitoring it. I can't speak. And then if I had another website I had to keep track of, I'd probably forget. And then I'd get offers, and then I wouldn't respond. Oh, I'm just lazy. Oh, I'm full of gold. I got a 143 Monarch if you want to test your luck. I'm fine. I don't need a Mar. You don't need to give me one. I appreciate it. I just wanted one with to reroll faster cast rate. I have plenty of Hell Runes. The thing I'm lacking right now is the ingredients to make Spirit, because even though I've been passing them by. Yeah, even though I'm doing the farms, I'm just like, I don't think about it too often. You make lots of money from Diablo? No. I'm not sure if you mean that from like a YouTube sense or if you mean that from like selling items sense, because people will sell items, but like a high rune is cents. It's like 50 cents or something, like a jaw or whatever. People have bots running all the time. People make money off of that, which is fucked up, and I hate it. No, I just chill. Yeah, you see 20 high runes day one listed for forum gold. I don't know about the same with Tradery. Yeah, it's like it invites you to be like, oh, you want to do it, don't you? You want to spend money on forum gold. It's like, no. I think for trade or JSP also, because of the way that kind of works, is like it invites people to bot so they can farm forum gold. Nah, I don't know. I say that, but the more I think about it, like, that's probably not true at all. I just don't like the idea of JSP overall. I know it's just as good of a listing app, but with the Forum Gold Association, I'm just like, I don't want to bother. Bots are on both platforms. They're not just to JSP. Yeah, I just know that people are like to farm Forum Gold because then they can apply it to other games, so they use this game as a way to farm it. But I'm sure they're farming all kinds of other games. Ooh. Oh, I want Keep Terror. I use both. They're pretty similar. I don't like JSP either. From what I know, the way the site started actually went against Blizzard terms of service. It's okay now, but the guy that runs it is still shady. That's what I've heard. Like, shady guy. It's like, if I don't really need it, because I already have Tradery, then okay, I just won't use it. I saw a video where this guy made his entire Paladin build on JSP in like in pretty much no time. And then once he got his build together, he's like, I don't even want to play. Like, that sucks. Don't use Form Gold. I think Tradery's team just needs to kind of like tighten up the website a little bit, but I'm sure they're doing their best. By tighten up the website, I mean like some things are janky, sometimes the connection can be weird. There's like little nitpicks I'll kind of find as I use it, but then I'll forget about them because they usually clean stuff up. I think the only time, and it may happen eventually, that I would actually use JSP is when I need to trade a big boy item. I mean, like a GG item that's worth a few of the 3/20/20 small charms, because I hear that's when you need to like get accurate pricing. Well, if I did that in exactly season 7, it took me 2 days to quit the ladder. Yeah, dude, that sucks. It makes you realize, like, a bunch of people are fucking doing this. Like, a bunch of people are just buying, like, max gear by the second day due to just, like, massive botting and, like, form gold trading. It's like, that's shitty, and I hate that so much. A Lem rune. Hey, that's nice. I'll take a Lem. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I forgot Andy was going to be next. I don't know why I picked this up.
I am overburdened.
Cathedral. I'd be about it if we could stack runes, but like I can't reasonably have a stash full of jaws and still play. That's fair. It's like, oh, all my millions spilling out of my pockets. Can I click? Or am I stupid? Put me over there. I want to be on the other side of the river. Yeah, JSP can be on the back burner until I have something important to use or to sell on it. Then again, I won't have a reputation, so maybe I wouldn't get any trades. Oh no, I'll just suffer. I don't bot, I just play non-ladder. Hey man, eventually you consistently find items that are worth a lot when you have a good endgame build. Because you're grinding out, your kill time's crazy. Shark skin gloves and belt combo. Crazy. Where are you? Exit. Rakinishu. I think my last season character I was really happy about. Like, I got a lot of jaw runes, and I could make effective upgrades with them, and I actually had, like, a max out build. Like, I just need to buy a better torch and Annie, and I would be pretty much set on it. Charms, those, like, a 1 to cold skills and 45 life. It's like, I'm never gonna have enough money to fill my inventory with that, dude. I could maybe buy 1, eventually. Different preference. I just don't have the time to level / gear up each ladder. I mean, if you have the time, it's always fun to go into, but yeah, if it's like I'm super casual and I play like once every couple of weeks, it's like, you don't need to. Oh. I mean, I was definitely late to this ladder. I started this like a month in, and look at me now. Like, that was probably also like a couple weeks ago. And we're just going along. I'm enjoying the game.
The order welcomes you.
I played non-ladder a little bit, and I just immediately was like, I could be on ladder. And it would mean a little bit more to me. Oh, I never even grabbed it. There we go. 5 more runs, okay. After that, I'll actually go bye-bye. I don't have an appointment that I'm running off to. That would have been so embarrassing if I did miss that. It would have hurt. My mood would have been ruined for like 30 minutes straight. Just like, oh, I missed my appointment. Battle gauntlets. Yeah, it depends on the perception of the gearing up process. Everyone finds something different about this game to be fun. So that's kind of the greatest thing about it. You have the options. Avinas. I don't need them. We'll find though. Ladder and non-ladder offer the opportunity for different things of the game to be a little bit more accessible or fun. Like, you really want to challenge what you want to trade? Do ladder. You want to be able to just like farm comfortably and never worry about I don't know, restrictions? Non-ladder. You'll lose some things like access to different rune words, but you know, you can play as long as you want online. And then single player, it's like if you just want to grind and grind and grind, go on to offline. Single player. No help. All you. You're earning all of it, which is very fulfilling. And if you truly hate yourself, do PvP on non-ladder. Gearing up your character will only take 500 jaw runes. I actually don't know what the general price is for making a good PvP player, because I'm sure there's some build you can make super cheap but I bet there's some build you could dump a lot of worth into. You want endgame, you go PvP. You want ultimate endgame, you go PvP. Or you make super specific Holy Grail runs, like I want an ethereal Tyrael's Might with perfect ED. It's like, okay, see you in a couple decades. Let me through. Let me through. Oh, I had to reset my chat. There are people who spend their whole life D2R doing stuff I'll never care about, and vice versa. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's just an open world. Hey, I like PvP, lol. Well, you're crazy, okay? You like hurting people? What are you, a psycho? I'm kidding. PvP in this game has always been like threatening to me. It's scary. Do some Barb Hell speedruns. Ooh. I've always wanted to make a Horker, but I've never done it. Hit farming with a Horker. That sounds cool. Oh wait, what the? 3D combat skills, Paladin. Okay. I don't think that really trades for anything beyond like a perfect amethyst. Right. That's my guess. Let's check. Oh, tradery. I got an offer? Okay. What is it for? Small charm. Windrider, I fucking hate you so much. Oh my god. That small charm I just found, the one that has like some pretty decent stats, Windrider just offered me the 1111 Druid Torch I dropped. Or wait, no, I still have it. He's just offering it to me. He went through all the process of finding my tradery and the exact charm just so he could offer me that. I hate you. I sent him a threat. Hopefully he doesn't report me to tradery, else it's over. It's funny. Would you just take the fear out? PvP deaths don't cause XP loss. Nothing. Oh, that's fair. I just hate being embarrassed because of how bad of a player I am. I'm not worried about the XP loss. Accept the trade and give a bad review. That'd be crazy. I accept his offer and I say, yeah, he gave me a shit item. It's like, what? I feel like I've never seen someone without a 5-star rating on what's it? Tradery. So if I gave him one, that'd be like, no one would ever trust him. I feel like it'd be a stain on his record. Oh, that's something else then. Yeah, I'm also too lazy to hop. Like, if I'm gonna play D2, I'm usually like, I just want to farm right now. I'm never like, I'm gonna hop into a PvP lobby and just run around trying to fight people. It's like, oh, I want to farm. I don't have a lot of time to play, so I haven't had, I guess, the most free time to like just mess with it. Because it does seem like a funny game. PvP seems fun when it's your friends, you know, like, or when it's people you know and you can talk to. But if it's just randoms all the time, I feel like it'd be a little boring. It's always fun to play with your friends and try a funny build just to like kick their ass and have them go like, what was that? Nope. Totally fair. Yeah, you get it. Nope. If you have the homies though, I'm sure it's a lot of fun. Because the thing about that PvP is, like, you see the character come out, and they're just in, like, some weird, colorful gear, and you have no idea what they're gonna do to you. Wrath Eater, just fall over, dude. Okay. 3 to Masteries. Yeah, that's not something I need. What if that isn't Windrider? What if that is just a random guy and I just threatened to club him with a rock? Oh, the guy made an offer to message me back. Oh, he wants to kill me. Okay. Yeah, team PvP with voice chat is my favorite. Yeah, do you have a group of friends you like to hang out with when you PvP? Oh, from before. If you want a budget PvP, make an ES Fireball Sork or Wind Druid. Very cheap and do very well. Randos can be special. I can see that. I can see randos being interesting characters to play with. People who might have sticks up their butts and an ego about it. I need to drink water, dude. My mouth is bleh, parched. Oh shit, I have a fake run in the timer. That's not good. It's really recent too. It's hard to notice it when I'm scrolling sometimes. I've passed by them before. Okay, I'm way too low. Oh, it's going by fives. I see. So I'm probably skipping over. That's why I was able to get through the listing so quick. Okay, I need to restart again. I'm like looking in the wrong spots. Because my eyes are fixed on a couple spots, but if I'm skipping 5 at a time, then it's not good. I hate doing that so much. There it is. 408. Okay, we have 3 more runs. Can confirm what loser said. Okay. Oh, okay. If Durga died that quickly, I'm not fucking with them. Yeah, if I ever have time in my infinite ideas of just farming thousands of runs of different things, I'll find time for PvP. Also, be prepared for everyone in the lobby to hate you if you play Blizzsork in a public game. Are you talking about, like, public game for PvP? Because the thing is, I would do my research to understand what builds are, like, oh, you're a pussy, or, like, you're just, like, that's scummy, or, like, that's an annoying build to fight. Like, I would make sure not to do those builds, because I want to have people respect me, like, oh, that's a funny build, and you kicked my ass. It should be a game about skill, not just playing the easiest thing, you know? Have some respect. Because if you can beat someone with a funny, fucked up build, then they're probably going to respect you a lot more for it. Or be a lot more butthurt, whatever goal you really have. Control F? Is that a way to find your... Can I Control F that? Schmort. See if I'm on here. I can't Control F that. I know that they have a lot of hotkeys for that thing. I bet there is a lot easier way to... Oops. There we go. A lot easier way to find the shortest run time. Oh, come on. Oh, chat is disabled for this live stream? No, it's not. I just... Okay, whatever I just did was... crazy. Okay, okay. I reset chat. Sometimes I'll click with the wrong button and it'll just, like, destroy it on my side. Oh, there you guys are. Well, the browser I use is Control F is for, yeah, regular Google browser, but the thing I was trying to find on my I was looking for was the timer stuff. I don't think Control F works on that. I am disabled for this live stream. You try to get out of your chair. Oh no! That's fucked up. I shouldn't laugh at that. Just kidding. If you have a sense of humor, that was funny. You're disabled for this live stream. My disability is I gotta play games to be happy. Just kidding. You're supposed to do whatever makes you happy, and playing games is that? You do it. Being happy is the only thing you get in this life. Besides death and taxes. Uh-oh. 640. Ah. One day I'll find good main javelins. I think I've seen that on this subreddit where someone checked blue main javelins and they can have 6-2 spear skills and like 40 increased attack speed. Unless that was just like fake. That could also be it, but I also know nothing of blue items, so that's my point of reference. Chat is fine. It's just something weird. So again, I have multiple buttons on my mouse besides the left and right button. Ooh. That's better than mine. Okay. I'll take another Shaco. Every Shaco I found so far has been an upgrade. Nice. Now I can sell that one. Now I can get like an Istrun. Ooh, what a nice drop on run 499. Topping it off, boys. Bear Rune drop incoming? Dude. Fuck. I'd actually be called out for faking all of this. If I got a Bear Rune on the last run from a random enemy. I don't even know what the highest rune... I forgot what the highest rune you can drop in here is. Someone told me the other day while I was in chat. I bet a Bear Rune could drop. Okay. Last run. After this, I'm just gonna make some postings. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna shut off the stream. Because after this, I want to get to some plans I have. I truly think everyone that's been here watching me, anyone who's talked, chatted, hung out at all, I really do appreciate it. Oh. Had a bear drop around the first run the other day. I just logged out. Only going downhill from there. From her, normal table is low. Special is ist. Other enemies can drop out to jaw. Okay. It's like, yeah, I've only gotten the ist from her regular table. Or not regular, her rune table. Not expecting a low. But, okay, up to a jaw is good. Zon jabs can end the Lancer mod on them. Which actually goes to 3 jab, and then an item can get the mod as a magic item for a total of 6 jab. Then you need quickness mod for... Oh, so that's how that works. Okay. Lancer mod. Magic item. Damn, okay. It's good to know. I mean, people told me it was impossible. I actually got a Zod from Pindle. Is his eye level too low to get a Zod? Or were you maybe terrorized? Because I know sometimes uniques will have... Or unique enemies sometimes have enemies around them that drop higher than them, like Diablo. But it might just be Diablo. I'm keeping an eye out for that Bear Rune. Yeah, only I could kill them, though. I keep burping. Oh, is an LOD? I don't know. I don't know about that one, sir. Non-TZ Pindle can drop Zod on D2R. Okay. Maybe people were lying to you back then, man. Juice Daddy. Alright. Anything interesting? Maybe one last key? Not even that. Okay, we'll check out this room. Boy, Blin. What's up, Josue? How you doing, baby? I've just finished. I literally just finished my last run, pretty much. I mean, I'm like cleaning up surrounding areas of enemies, but 500 runs was the goal, and here we are. Jake blowing the party favor. Dude, this feels good. I'm glad I got this all done. It makes me feel like productive. Okay. Oh. These guys have the bear rune on them? No. Oh. Okay. That was good. That was a solid set of runs. 20 hours and 37 minutes. That's pretty good. Let's see, my only experience of being in charge of health potions while my dad played. I'm dying, press 1. You go, oh. Farewell, Juice Father. See a frog. Alright. Okay. I gotta list that Shaco real quick. Harlequin. The Shaco I previously had, 123. Add listing. Defense. 123. Ask for offers. I'll expect an ist. Oh yeah, the torch. Let's look at torches for Necros. I would guess like a Mal rune for them. There he is. Okay. All attributes, we'll do it up to max 15. Same with that. Okay, let's get an idea of this. On ladder, obviously. Yeah. A Malrune. This guy's selling his for 5 perfect amethysts. An ist. I'll add the listing if someone makes me an offer. I'll probably take it just because I won't miss a few attributes in resistance. But I will enjoy an Istrun. Okay. 3 Necro. 14 all attribute. It's a sad day for me. For torches. I think it would be good for a couple days to go by before I publish the video so I can maybe include any trades I get. But with how often I get offers, the last offer I got was from Wind Rider, and before that it was like a few days of just nothing. So, but I'm happy with the progress we made and all the friends we made along the way. I'm excited to work towards that torch, and then I can start looking at getting at Griffins, and then this build will really start slapping. I'll have to do some research on Nova Sork too. Get an idea of what else I should expect. Maybe clean that up. Okay. Can't wait for the video. Yeah, man. Alright, guys. You all have beautiful nights, good days, whatever time of day it is for you. I appreciate you for coming along. I'll get this video out as soon as I can. I would be surprised if I could get it out by tomorrow just because I'm going to wake up tomorrow feeling like shit, maybe. Again, if I even have like 1 beer, which I kind of plan on it, I usually feel gross, but I should still be up and able to produce work. Good luck on all your farming and all your relationships and all your endeavors. Bye, everyone.